Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where last episode we managed to take everything we wanted from Scandinavia, and that's absolutely perfect. We're gonna fight them more, I'm sure. When's our truce going to be up? It's going to be up in 1815? Okay, we'll get one more war with them. That's about it. Just the one war. We're getting close to the end of the game here. So, for now, we are, of course, moving our forces out of Scandinavia, and we need to recover manpower. No doubt about that. Austria declared war on Oldenburg. I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, so right now, what I do want to point out is, and I actually can't believe I forgot this until just this moment, I had gone scouting around for potentially another ally in case, like, Spain gets uppity or something. I know they unrivaled us, but if they did, we would want another ally. And I scouted out Wu over here. So they're reasonably strong. 370k, they were, before I started this episode, up at about 400k. They must be downsizing a little bit for some reason. I'm not sure why, maybe it's financial, who knows. But regardless, they're reasonably powerful, about at the same level as Gujarat. And I think that we absolutely offer them an alliance here. So we'll do that. That is absolutely great. We do have too many diplomatic relations right now. 3 over the limit? Yeah. Fair enough. We would probably want to start annexing these guys. Let's get going on that. So that'll take a little bit of time. How rapidly is that going to go? 2 per month? Okay, that's going to be a while. So that's absolutely okay. We are bringing our forces back and working on recovering our manpower. Where are you going? You're going out over here. Why don't you come on down to be over here in the Levant? That'll be absolutely fine. Let's bring you that way. You are currently going here. Right. You're looking to eliminate these Ottoman separatists. That's okay. Are we going to get unblack flagged here? Yes, we are. Or something. We're going to fight them at any rate. Okay. Perfect. So there's a conversion finishing. Wu wants a royal marriage. We will accept that. And at this point, we can definitely start to core here. We need to get these cores made, of course. We're going to proceed on down. Perfect. Now, I want to take a look. What do we have going on here? You can come down to Moghastan. You can come over to Qom. You can come over to Avaz. That'll be fine. We'll get them all in position. You, right there, can come on down to Thatta. That'll be okay. And you can keep on going over to Delhi. Perfect. You can go over... Oh, you're moving. Okay, it would be you who would end up moving. So you would go down to Ro. And I would want you to probably come up... Where would we want to sit up here anymore? Do we have decent supply limits up this way? Actually, kind of. 56 here? Do it. We'll sit there. So that'll be perfect. The pilgrims are safe. Okay, I didn't know that there were pilgrims. I didn't know that they were unsafe. I guess that'll be fine. I want this army to make its way out over this direction. I'd like at least one station point out here. Yes, 60 will be fine. There we go. Is this our final army out over this way? I believe it to be our final army. So that would preferably be somewhere up over here. Supply limits are pretty grim up over this way. That's, of course, in Mongolia out over here. So we'd probably have to sit back somewhere around here. And I guess that's fine. Now, I am potentially interested in getting an additional army. We don't quite have the land force limit for that, but eventually we will. So that'll be fine. I want to grab this army here, bring them down. There we go. And we have a lot of manpower to regenerate. No doubt about that. We are still busily working on getting manpower regenerated. Most of these units can start to drill. So we'll get you guys going. You can drill as well. There you go. What do we have going on over here? You are still marching. Sure. You can drill. You can drill. Okay, so that'll be it for now. These guys are currently not moving. They're going to head back to Tikrit maybe, but maybe we would just leave them up here where they are. Honestly, they're probably fine where they are. So that'll be okay for now. We can purchase an ability here. I believe this is the only one we can do. We can also start a golden era. And we probably should do this, considering we're right at the end of the game. So let's do exactly that. We'll start up a golden era here. We're going to miss out on some of it, but we'll get that going. And we can core another here. Phenomenal. We can also invest in a new idea. And that would be a diplomatic idea. For the time being, I think we should work on maxing out our technologies for the moment. That should be, I think, our primary focus here. Let's get these guys drilling. And these lads are all still moving. That's all okay. You can drill there. Now, I do, yes, move towards mysticism here. Because we're at 59. Ooh, I was hoping that that would be enough to call on religious followers. Sadly, it is not. We don't have a decision to do it, do we? This would move us towards legalism. I'm not going to move us towards legalism, but I will get some cash here. That'll be okay. We would love to get that, like, 120k manpower. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Of course, we're not in a position to do that just yet. Okay, is that all of our armies drilling? Yes, it is. Phenomenal. So we're all drilling. None of our armies are taking attrition, so we are just getting pure manpower right now. We need 230,000 troops. That's a lot of troops. No doubt about it. We do see some rebel uprisings brewing. This is unsurprising, given our current situation. How much are we gaining admin power per month? 12? Okay, that's pretty decent, actually. That means we'll be able to get this core going as soon as this month's tick happens. There we go. Phenomenal. And the real question is, how are we going to do on handling these rebels? We need to get our manpower regenerated. We need to get some admin power spent here. Specifically, we need to get this overextension dealt with, right? That's the biggest problem right now. Our war exhaustion is still dropping, which is great. That's no problem whatsoever. We do have a bunch of provincial unrest. That's all very expected. What are you doing down here, Gujarat? They're recruiting a bunch. So is Bengal. Interesting. I wonder if they're planning on going to war with each other. They're not at war right now. Oh, there it is. Yep. Gujarat is attacking Bamanas. We will accept this, and we're not gonna join. Okay. There we go. I want to check in. Bamanas should be absolutely teeny tiny. They really don't need our help. I don't know why they decided to call us in on this, because, yeah, this is a single province at this point. That doesn't need our help. So we're going to chill here for the moment. Get all of these units re-drilling. Is that all of them? No, I missed this one. Yes, that's all of them. Okay, so that should be good. No problem there. We can get an additional core going, although we're already working with a missionary here. So we can't get that one done until actually finishing in April of this year. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I don't want to lose admin power here. We'll lose a few ducats. That's okay. We can build some province improvements here. I would not mind getting more training fields built, to be honest. And we're going to do exactly that. More manpower. Although some of these are not all that valuable. I think we'll stop here. So that'll be fine. We could build some more manufactories. We'll get a couple of those going anyway. Perfect. So those training fields will take a little bit. Venice has rivaled us. How strong is Venice? Not very is the answer. Of course, we're lacking a bunch of manpower right now, so we're not really much of one to talk. Okay, what are you guys doing? They don't actually appear to be attacking us. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. I do want to get this finished up on the 17th. Armenia entered into Greece entered into a treaty for support independence. Okay, that's understood. conversion successful, and now we can core here. And on this next month tick, we can get this core going as well. Beautiful. These remaining cores are all relatively cheap, and we should be able to work our way through that relatively quickly. Battle of Delhi. Were there rebellions there? That's very strange. We can afford to replace this guy and try to make some amends, even though I'm not happy about it. But we certainly can do that. Like, did Bamanas come up and attack us here? How did they get there? Very strange. Of course, this war is going to be over incredibly shortly. No doubt about that. Ottoman Pretender rebels up over here. They are, I believe, just passing through. But if they do decide to stop, we will defeat them. Okay, so there's our agenda done. Fantastic. Is Austria losing to Oldenburg? Hang on. No, they can't be. No, they're definitely not. Cool. A lot of people threatening our trade. No shockers there. That is deeply, deeply surprising is the term I'm trying to use, and apparently failing. So that's absolutely great. This province is under siege? Oh, so it is. Okay. We'll head on up there. Maybe. We'll head on up there. There we go. So we shouldn't have any problem eliminating that. Excellent. And I do want to continue to core here. Spanish Imperialist War. We're the defender of the faith and are obliged to protect them. So, Spain declared on Gujarat here. I'm going to accept this. But we're not really in a position to be able to fight Spain. We'll have to defend ourselves. And then just leave Gujarat and their colonial holdings on their own. This is probably what Spain is after out over here. We have no way of getting to that. But if Spain does show up on the continent, then we'll have to fight them and defend our territory. I am not intending on fighting Spain in any significant manner. We should probably actually bring these guys up over here and deal with these a couple of units of rebels that are up here. So that'll be reasonably fine. And did they just flip something over to us? Something was just occupied by us. I don't know what. But if Spain does, like, come through Egypt, then that could be slightly problematic. There's currently no military access through Egypt or the Revolutionary Ottomans. So that's probably a good thing. Now, the U.S. is also going to be in this. Again... Oh, wait, the U.S. didn't join? The U.S. was allied with Spain. They still are. I guess they just never were called in. Okay. That makes things a lot easier. No doubt about that. So we'll see what ends up happening with Spain here. We still need 138,000 men to regenerate all of our manpower. So there is that. We won this battle up over here, which is expected, and I'm going to bring these guys down this way, eliminating these rebels. Delian separatists down over this way. We'll go deal with those. No problem. I'm not sure where Gujarat's forces are going here. Maybe to go deal with these? I don't know why they would. It seems very strange. Hi, Holy Roman Empire. I didn't mean to look at the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, the Bamanas War is now over. So, we're going to arrive here on 16 January. That's very awkward. Do we have enough to win that, even without a morale bump? No. Okay. I thought we would have gotten a morale bump before then. I guess Gujarat's going to handle it for us. Sure. That'll be fine. I'm not concerned about that. So we could definitely grab a diptech here, and I want to do that. We are now even in all of our technologies. And this unit here, I wanted to have be... Where were you? 62. There. Okay, sounds good. So we're going to go up and eliminate these units of separatists. For the moment, I'm not too concerned about the Spaniards. We'll see if they start actually attacking us. But I doubt they actually want any of our territory here, to be clear. I highly doubt that. So I'm going to move these guys back down to Delhi for now. All of that is looking good. We now only need 131,000 more troops. So we are regenerating our troops quite quickly here. No doubt about that. And we have ships out in the Mediterranean? That's news to me. They must have been inherited. We did not build any out there. That's for sure. Okay, so we're going to walk up over here and park there. These guys can drill. And then down here in Delhi, let's have you guys drilling. And who do we not have drilling now? Just this force? Okay, get to drill. There we go. Siberian separatists right up over here. We'll just walk in there, and this battle will happen on 15 June. You know what? Let's just wait until 2 June. Or 2 July, I should say. That's a lot of ducats. I'll take the prestige and lose the stability. I don't like it, though. Okay, we're going to head in over here. Cool. And we can get a couple more cores going. Phenomenal. Our coring is going well. And we'll get these guys turned right back around. You can get to drilling. For the moment, I don't see anything whatsoever going on with the Spanish War. In fact, Gujar is kind of winning it for right now. We'll see if that continues to happen. The Spaniards could decide to actually show up. They absolutely could. They've got 800,000 troops. And they're on the same Miltech as us. That's mildly painful. We'll see if they decide to. So there's a conversion finishing. Excellent. And we're going to be definitely finishing up on our coring relatively soon. So that's phenomenal. We'll get another core going here. There we go. We're very, very happy to be getting these cores done. Wu is preparing to attack Shun in a war of aggression. We're allied with Wu, of course. So this is Shun up over here. Okay. For the moment, we're primarily interested in regenerating our manpower. That's what we want here. I would love for our piety to go up enough for us to call on religious followers. Unfortunately, we haven't been getting any events on that recently, which makes me very, very sad. But we can make a couple more cores here, which we will definitely do. That's all of our overextension causing cores. So that's perfect. Now we could just continue to work our way through this at basically whatever rate we want to. We could just sort this by cost at this time, and that's not necessarily a terrible concept. So we can chip our way through these quite quickly, and that'll be great. Our cores will start to finish soon. Gujarat is still winning their war, which is also phenomenal. Why are we taking attrition here? Winter? Yeah, it'll be winter. Okay, we'll just build a supply depot there. That's fine. That should be the only location, so that's absolutely okay. And there's a core finishing. That is, of course, excellent. We're very, very happy about that. There is a bunch more admin power to be spent here, and a bunch more manpower to be regenerated. We're gaining almost 6,000 per month, though. So that's definitely solid. More cores finishing. That's what we want to see right now. We're just working our way through this list. Excellent. This army is in combat. Ah, okay. So the Spanish have decided to turn up over here. Okay. We'll send a couple armies over. These guys aren't able to move yet. And yeah, we're going to lose that battle, obviously. We were drilling. They're going to have to siege through this. So that'll get us some time to get some forces over here. Gujarat is sending forces over as well. So that's absolutely phenomenal. And we're only lacking 50,000 men at this point. That's really not so bad, all things considered. I want you guys to get turned around and get heading over. This isn't all that many enemies, either, that Spain has sent. In fact, Spain is running away. Okay. So we're just going to garrison this general area. That'll be reasonably fine for the moment. I'm not planning on going on the offensive here. I'm just planning on not letting Spain go on the offensive in our territory. If Gujarat wants to, they can do that. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to allow them to pursue here. I mean, not that we can stop them. Sure, yeah, fight them here. Should we go reinforce them? We absolutely could. You know what? Let's go. Gujarat's going to lose that, but we can get in there pretty quickly, in theory. I would like to bring these guys over to here, and these guys up to here, just to eliminate those rebels. That'll be fine. Our overextension is down to 43.6% at this point, and we are continuing to make our way through these cores. We're going to catch at least some of the Spanish force. There we go. And we just stack wiped those two armies. That's huge. Okay, so we're going to move back up and garrison these areas. We, of course, win the Battle of Perm, which was fully expected. And we win here as well. Cool. We'll get that all taken back. These guys can go back to drilling. Now, these units up here, I'm okay with them drilling. I'm not going to drill these guys, though. They are, of course, going to be holding these locations. So for now, that's absolutely fine. We need 35,000 men to fully reinforce our armies. Looks good. So we now need to head back down over here. Excellent. We can see that Wu has indeed attacked Shun. Not shocking. So, Spain is not really trying here. They could have sent a lot more than 2 armies. I'm not sure why they didn't. But for the time being, we'll allow it. We really do need to regenerate manpower, so I'm okay with it. Absolutely fine with it. We'll continue to core here. Gujarat will run around a bit. I'm imagining that this war is probably, this imperialism war, is probably going to end relatively soon. I mean, we're only at 12% war score, but that means that Gujarat can exit the war basically anytime they choose to. I mean, we could too, but actually there's only a 23 reasons right now for Spanish military strength, yeah. There's only 23 reasons to not have a separate white piece right now. Now, we're not going to do this, but length of war is all of those. So that's very interesting. We're heading down over here to eliminate these rebels. No problem there. And the next most expensive core is going to be at 25. Sure. So we get that right now. Excellent. We'll head up to Delhi. Hey, we've got some manpower in the bank. That's what I like to see. Phenomenal. We are nearly fully reinforced on all of our troops here. We need about 7,000 more. Excellent. That is absolutely excellent. So we have regenerated our armies pretty thoroughly at this point. Cores are, of course, finishing. And we'll continue to work through those. There's a few hundred more points of admin power that we need to put in here. We just lost a general. Where was that? I should have looked at that. It was this general. Okay. I'm going to get one from the emirs, I think. Okay, let's take a look at what we got there. That's a pretty decent general. And we'll get to drilling. Perfect. So Gujarat is invading Spain proper. Are all of Spain's armies in New Spain? I don't know what's going on with that. Are Spanish La Plata? Where are all of your armies, Spain? Because they're definitely not in Spain, judging by this. I don't know. The fact that we stack wiped them was probably a really big deal. They were probably deeply not expecting a stack wipe there. I mean, I kind of wasn't. That's for sure. But we'll absolutely take that. We need 842 men now. And we just lost a naval battle up over here. I don't care. That's fine. That's completely and totally irrelevant to us, in all honesty. At this point, we now need 959 men. We are taking attrition here. Even with a supply depot. Okay, we should park up over here instead, then. There we go. And nowhere else are we currently taking attrition. Oh, we are here. Because Gujarat is moving through this area. Okay, that's a temporary thing. I'm not too concerned about that. Kazani Separatists up over here, as well as just finishing up our core there. Phenomenal. We can make another core. Perfect. And we'll pop back up over here. We've got a good amount of manpower now. Ottoman particularists have crossed the border. I expect that they're just walking through. That does indeed appear to be the case. I want these guys drilling. While we are at war with Spain, I'm not going to declare on the shogunate, although I do want to declare on the shogunate, and very soon. But now is clearly not the time to do it, especially when we see a large Spanish army just having kicked this Gujarat force out. They might be coming for us next. So we'll keep that in mind. I'm going to undrill these two armies. I mean, we've got 240,000 troops right here, right? So it's a comparable amount of troops. But all is looking reasonably good there. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to hope to wrap up this war with Spain pretty quickly. We get nothing out of it, to be honest. So we're just kind of here. But we have generated a bunch of manpower, so that is good. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.